Hey, party people of MTG next door. This is Tenacious B here. You got Stitch with me doing color commentary and recording.
What's up? So this
if we get Carl to edit the video, we'll need Stitch to.
Yeah, we'll get Carl to chop this sucker up. So just to do an introduction, our buddy in the group, Deuce, who we haven't played with in forever. If you're out there, I wish he'd still get the shot, but he won't. He sold us about 4 boxes of old product, and this one TB bought personally. The rest of them we will be drafting, and maybe some of that will show up on the channel, maybe not. But apparently he already opened up one pack to show his kid what it meant to open a pack of cards. So this is Corset 2020. This is about 3 years old. Real good set to buy if you are just starting out your collection, because this thing is stocked with good reprints and some really solid commons and uncommons. I was doing research and I saw that there was like 1, 2, 3, 4 commons over $1, and then 5 uncommons over $1.50. So that's crazy. There's even a $5 common in here, Woodland Mystic. So we're looking for that one. And another green one, Veil of Summer, is $8 common. So fire away, man. I will put my muzzle on and let you do this. Let you run the show.
So the first pack is in reverse. Let me reverse it back up here. The one that I opened to show my son. I guess it's one of those pandemic things. I mentioned a pack of cards to him, and he said, "What is a pack of cards?" And I was
right.
like, oh my God, I slipped up as a father.
Yeah, right. Because he's lived like a third of his life in the pandemic, right?
Exactly. He's only
That's
6,
crazy.
So.
That is crazy.
So here you go. So this is it from the beginning. And then the rare giant horn buccaneer.
Glint horn. Yeah, I would have said giant too. So 2-4 for 3, huh?
2-4 for 3. 1 and 2 red. It's got haste. Whenever you discard a card, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Yeah, and see, you're in red. When do you want to discard cards in red?
Right.
Freaking never. Okay.
Never.
Sorry about that one.
Yeah. And Swiftwater Cliffs land.
Yeah. Poor man's duel. So, okay. So you got that one out of the way.
There we go. Just going to go down one side here.
Oh, I'm an across kind of guy, and I know that screws everything up because I end up getting all my like mythics at the end.
You like it that way, though.
I do, yeah. And I think the way that you can go ahead, I'll talk over this, but I think the way that they pack the boxes is in stacks. And most of the people out there opening packs on YouTubers, they like to open them in stacks. I guess it spreads the drama out.
Uncommon, Empyrean Eagle. For the creatures you control, fly and get 1/1.
Not bad.
Portal of Sanctuary. Artifact, return target creature you control and each aura attached to it to their owner's hand. Activate this only during your turn.
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah. Default Decree. Sorcery. Exile target creature or planeswalker that's black or red.
Well, yeah, sideboard in standard, and then it goes away forever because you'll never play that outside of standard.
Yeah. And the rare, Lotus Field.
Oh, hey, not bad.
So it's a hexproof land. Lotus Field enters the battlefield tapped. When Lotus Field enters the battlefield, sack 2 lands. But add 3 mana of any one color.
Yeah, I mean that's a $5 bill right there. That's I mean that's if you're remember that deck you built that you just wanted to get to your commander as soon as humanly possible, and you had all those mana rocks in it. You'd play this all day, man. Because because at the end of the game that you don't care if you have any lands left. Another saltwater Swiftwater Cliffs. Yeah. Oh, those common dual lands are always so hard to look at. You'll play them like your first game ever in Commander, and then you'll realize, oh, for $2 I could be doing so much better.
Rare.
Oh, here you go.
Nice.
Temples are nice.
Enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1 and then add red.
Yeah, that balances itself out. Those are only a couple of bucks, but yeah, it's good to have these if you don't have them already. And now we have. Oh, we got us a Sphinx.
Admesis?
Attempsis? Yeah, let's say Attempsis.
Attempsis, yeah. Attempsis all sing. So 6, 3 and 2, 3 and 3 blue. Legendary creature Sphinx with flying. 4, 5. And for 2 and a blue, you can tap it, draw 2 cards, and then discard a card. Whenever it deals damage to an opponent, you may reveal your hand. If cards with at least 6 different converted mana costs are revealed this way, that player loses the game.
Oh man, God, that is calling to me right there, and it's a legend. Oh, I wonder, Adamsis. While you're opening the next one, I'm going to look it up on EDH Rec. Somebody has to have built that.
Yeah, I think so.
That just screams my name. Making one person lose the game, and the other players know you have those 6 cards in your hand. And if they let him through, the game is over. Oh, man.
That's mean.
Yeah, what else did you get?
Retribute Wand. Foily uncommon in here. For 3 artifacts, 3 and tap, it deals 1 damage to any target. But when it is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, it does 5 damage to any target.
Okay, whatever.
I mean, I can see some specific little mechanic decks that would work well in.
Well, Adamsis has 392 decks on EDH Rec. So that tells me that somebody's playing it out there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it should be me.
Veil of Summer. And it's a single green instant. Draw a card if an opponent has cast a blue or black spell this turn. I like that. Spells you control can't be countered this turn. You and permanents you control gain hexproof from blue and black until the end of the turn.
Yeah, here's your $8 uncommon right here.
Is it?
I assume this is hot in like Modern or something, because anything color specific is pretty tough in our format. So yeah, that's your hot uncommon there. $8.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Yeah, guaranteed Modern. They're playing that in.
Oh wait, Mythic.
What?
Yes, we got a Mythic. Cavalier of Gales.
Don't know it.
So 5 mana cost, so 2 and 3 blue. It's a 5/5 creature elemental knight with flying. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library and in your order.
Okay.
If Gales dies, shuffle it into its owner's library and scry 2.
All right. Interesting.
Huh. I'm not sure I totally follow that one. I'll have to think about it.
Yeah, that's a head scratcher there, but well, hopefully Carl's editing this video and maybe he's putting the prices up there, or he just had a skull crash into the screen. Who knows? Like, I don't know, Doc.
Right. Here's the rare Dracuseth, Maw of Flames.
Dracuseth.
4 and 3 red, legendary creature dragon. It's a 7/7 flyer. When it attacks, it deals 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to each of up to 2 other targets.
Well, that's awesome.
So it does the 7 plus all that, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Wicked.
Yeah, I like that. Carl, if you're not putting values up there, I have a feeling that's worth a few bucks. I don't have this card. That is nice.
That seems like a win con card to put in a deck, right?
Yeah, and it doesn't, well, maybe. Like, it doesn't have to land the blow to attack. When it attacks, it deals 4 damage and 3 damage directly as soon as you tap that thing to attack it.
Yeah.
And then they have to deal with the fact that they got a 7/7 flyer coming at their faces.
Yeah, I love it.
That's fun. And it could be your commander. I mean, again, standard.
Goblin Ringleader. 3 red creature goblin with haste. When it ETBs, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all goblin cards revealed this way into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. That'd be an auto include my goblin stack.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever read that card.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
Suddenly, goblins. And a Temple of Epiphany.
Another temple.
And a shiny stripper, it looks like.
Don't get on vampires. Do not get on the pole. Stay off the pole, vampires. I don't know how bad life is, but
Blossoming Sand.
All right.
That's not terrible. It's a life land, and no, it does come in the battlefield tab. Never mind.
Wah, wah. Oh, there you go. That's a sweet pull.
Yeah, that's a sweet pull. I have this one as a proxy in one of those decks.
God, that thing is so terrible if it goes off. The equip cost is ridiculous, but I mean,
but if you can cheat that through various ways.
Oh yeah. So if
one artifact creature that gives you 10/10 and you lose flying if you got it.
Oh yeah, but who cares? Because you can't lift the goddamn thing.
Right. I guess so. Noxious Grasp. 1 black instant. Destroy target creature or planeswalker that's green or white. Gain 1 life.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
No thine enemy, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But now if, hey, that's nice.
But the Elvish Reclaimer?
Yeah, buddy.
Gets 2/2. This is a 1 green, and it's a 1/2. Creature Elf Warrior. Elvish Reclaimer gets 2/2 as long as there are 3 or more lands in your graveyard. 2 and tap at sack a land, search your library for a land card, put it on the battlefield, tap and shuffle. Nice.
Okay, now you tell me why that's awesome.
Well, I mean, you'd have to have like land ramp, right? So to have extra lands, but then you could fill your graveyard with 3 lands to give it 2/2.
You don't care about that.
No.
No, the fact that what you care about is that for 2 and a tap, you can sacrifice, a forest, and then go out and get your Maze of Ith. It just says a land. It does not say a basic land. So you can go out there and get whatever badass land you want. So, I mean, if you want to go get Gaia's Cradle for 2 and a tap, that's ridiculous. Yeah, this card's probably $10, at least $10. That is a serious pull.
And then you can keep doing it, right?
Yeah, every turn you can sack a basic land or whatever land and go get some monster, like some terrible, terrible land. Yeah, this is excellent. If you don't want it, I will buy it from you. You want that card.
I want it. It sounds like I want it.
And it's an elf. I mean, elves doing stuff with land is awesome.
The rare is Bishop of Wings. It's 2 white, 1/4 human cleric. When an angel enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life. Whenever an angel you control dies, create a 1/1 spirit creature token and fly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I've never seen you play angels, but yeah. I never even considered that card for my angels deck. Probably because I didn't know it. I don't know if I bought a box of this set or not. I'm sure I did. This came out like the year before quarantine, or maybe the year before that. No, it was the summer of 2019. So yeah, it was right before quarantine.
Moldervine Reclamation.
Oh, yeah, that card's used a lot. So I play that card a lot.
Yeah, it's landed in a couple of Golgari decks I've done.
I don't mind when my creatures drop dead, especially my tokens after a board wipe, and that's sitting out there, and I just drew 7 cards.
I've put it in a couple of decks, but I haven't played enough to actually have ever played it out.
Yeah, that's a good card.
Coming up on the rare.
Grafdigger's Cage. Man, I remember this one. I don't remember what it does.
It's a pay 1 artifact. Creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries.
Okay, know your meta. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Do you include that in your 99 for EDH? Maybe, especially if maybe you're milling people. I don't know. Yeah, I like it. That card speaks to me.
It's got a spot, right?
It's got a spot somewhere in my heart.
Undead Servant. I like the foiling on this. His eyes are.
Yeah, when they do that, they're putting the work in. But sometimes when they just slap foil on top of the whole card, that's where I get aggravated about. Oh man, Evolving Wild, so good.
Yay! Thrashing Brontodon.
There you go. If you don't have one, you want one.
I got a few, but
it's a good one. Oh,
Chandra, Novice Pyromancer, 3 red legendary planeswalker. +1, elementals you control get +2/+0 until the end of the turn, but only elementals.
She's a common?
Uncommon.
Oh, that's what I meant, an uncommon. Yeah, I don't remember them doing planeswalkers at common level. They were doing it in War of the Spark. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No problem. Then -1, you add 2 red. -2, it deals 2 damage to any target.
Yeah, so for the -1, maybe.
Yeah, I mean the -1's awesome. You can do that 5 times.
Yeah. So okay.
Stormbound Lich again. Mythic. Mu Yan Ling.
Whoa.
Sky Dancer.
What is this?
1 and 2 blue legendary planeswalker. For +2 until your next turn, up to 1 target creature gets -2, -0, but loses flying. Okay. -3, create a 4/4 blue elemental bird creature token with flying. And -8, you get an emblem with islands you control, have tap and draw a card.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Pump the brakes here. She comes in with 2 loyalty. Is that right?
Only with 2. That's the downside.
So you're going to have to wait 4 turns before you can get to this -8. Yeah.
But then you're basically drawing half your deck every time on every turn. Every time you tap any island, you're drawing a card.
You draw a card. Yeah. I don't think this is a high value planeswalker, but I can see having some fun with this thing. If you can protect her, like she does. And this is the thing, like this is how people judge a planeswalker. Does it protect itself? Absolutely. That -3, it protects herself, but you can't do it until your next turn. So if you cast this, you better well have stuff out there to protect her. Mm-hmm. Good luck. I want to see you make that -8 happen and we all cry.
Yeah.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is... Please note, the new number is...
Okay. Yeah, that's not in my wheelhouse, but I'm sure that Mr. Pink could probably make that work.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. Rare coming up is Leyline.
Oh, you got a Leyline.
There we go.
It's what you want.
You have 2 and 2 green enchantment. If Leyline of Abundance is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. Whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green. And for 6 and 2 green, you can put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control.
Yeah, the first ability.
Right, yeah, that last one's painful.
So your Llanowar elves are making 2 green instead of 1 green.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. I like it. And these Leylines are $5 or $6 cards. I think the black and the blue one are a little more expensive, but yeah, and a foil negate.
Yeah, they did the work on this one too. They must have the. Here, let me see. There we go.
Yeah. The foil's okay on that one. I'll give it the stitch stamp of approval.
As well, I mean, I see the foiling is mostly on all the effects, and anything that's not an effect, or even him, is not foiled. So
they took their time. All right, so that's 12 packs, and you got 2 pretty sweet rares. And you put them all to the side, didn't you? You put the stuff that you think totally playable.
Well, I put all the uncommons and rares together.
Oh, gotcha.
There's still some playable stuff, but I don't want to play it by ear. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there you go. There's the Elvish Reclaim.
Yeah. I just looked that one up. That's $10. Not that you care about value, but that thing plays all damn day. I know you can't wait to get that out, stick it on something, and pound our faces in.
I'm going to bring that artifact deck back one day, but I need to give enough time for you guys to get some of that artifact removal back out of your decks.
Yes, and forget about it. That's key. Like, I don't always take apart my decks. I will sometimes, set them aside and wait for people to forget. Oh man, as soon as we're done here, that is a blue. Okay. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to go see if I have that. I can't wait to make somebody lose the game with that.
Yeah, I get it. This is an interesting card too. I think this is probably going to find its way into a deck.
Do it. The only way to know if stuff is good is to play it.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with it. Lotus Field is also intriguing. I'm looking forward to thinking about that one.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting it comes in the battlefield tapped. It's a pain in the ass to do that. You have to sack 2 lands, but if you're playing that thing that counts, you pulled one of those cards that's counting lands in your graveyard. Mm-hmm. That's probably where their brain was at. Still, 3 mana of any one color. Yeah, I'm sure that's a good pull.
Yeah, repeatedly you can get that, and then the Dragon Age.
Yeah, not bad. All right, if you care, at the end of these videos, I'll have Carl put the total on screen, and bickety bam, that's it. Everybody, I'd tell you to watch out for the goddamn COVID, but we're having a good week here in the United States. So, yeah,